Okay, here we are. I've basically, I'm taking this floor out and I've cut it back to just 2-3 inches, something like that, off the edge so I can get in here. And what I'm doing is I'm taking off the little bit that's here down to just the fiberglass ridge, which you see here. And you can see how thick they made the fiberglass to cover the plywood. So we have to put that back on the wood when we do it. But I'm leaving this little bit of a lip here so that I have something to set my plywood on, so I have a set height. And it's secure in here, real secure, so as long as I fiberglass to it, we'll be really good. So I'm making sure I'm wearing gloves because working with this fiberglass is, really hard on your hands. And I'm also wearing a mask, so safety first. So I thought I'd show you really quick how I'm cutting this fiberglass ridge up here. And you can see my line where I cut. I went to Harbor Freight, bought these little discs with the wheels on it, put it in my drill, and I am just cutting along the edge. Just like that. Wow, it's hard to do one-handed, but you see how that works? I'm just cutting through the top layer, and then I'm using a chisel and chiseling the wood off. And as simple as that. I don't know how anybody else has done it. I thought about maybe using some grinding discs, but this seems to be working pretty good. After it's cut, along that edge, just basically chisel the wood out. Get most all of the wood right out of here. Just simple chisel and a hammer. It's a lot of work, but to have a brand spanking new floor in the camper. This is a 1975 Eco, so it's got what? 40 years? Many years. So we get another 40 years out of this floor, we'll be doing good. Hopefully more. Because I'll be taking care of the leaks, so we should be good. Alright, so I got the ridge all cleaned off. All the plywood's off of it. I wiped it down. I made myself a cardboard template and I transferred it onto my piece of plywood here. Okay, so here is the template and the flooring already cut. So here we are. The front section of floor is in, and I have fiberglassed it underneath and on top, all along the edges, as well as glued it to the little lip that I had put there. I used Gorilla Glue because it's a polyurethane base, which I figured would work well with the fiberglass because it's basically the same basic structure. So there you go. This is all fiberglassed in. I completely coated the whole bottom side with fiberglass to make it water resistant, and I'm going to do the same thing to the top. I'll coat the whole thing once these pieces are dry in here. And that's one thing they didn't do in the existing floor. They did coat the bottom of it with, if you looked underneath this floor, you'd see underneath that they coated the whole bottom with the resin, but they did not do the top. And that's why it rotted. If they had just taken 10 minutes out and a half a bottle of resin, this floor would have never rotted and it would still be good today and I wouldn't be replacing it. But they don't always do it the best way. They're just in a hurry. So this camper will be way better than it's ever been.